Hi, thanks for watching. Today I'm going to do a short video about magic wands, the kind made of wood and the kind you can make yourself. I have several in my homemade wand bag here. Now, I've made all of my wands myself except two, one which I purchased from a druid in the UK, which is this one. This one is made of holly and hazel, which is excellent for major healing work, major healing sessions. It is varnished and it's got a bit of glue on it just to protect it, as it's been naturally formed this way by the good Mother Nature herself. It's quite a special piece. And this one is my favourite wand that I have made myself. I can't tell you what kind of wood it is, but I do know it fell from a tree I just love. I'm not sure of the species of it, and it's far away from where I live now, so I can't really check. But I just want to point out these serpent style shapes that appeared after I started sanding it back. Sorry. So I found very soon in the early stages of making my wands that I'd often get animal signs in life or animal shapes in my wands when I was making them, which was very encouraging for me. Now you'll also notice these little burnt inscriptions. That's also a fantastic finishing touch if you're feeling a bit crafty and want to empower your wand even more by doing things like that, by carving into them or embedding crystals or burning something significant in it for you. Okay, now this one is of an orange tree. This branch was off a tree I love. The tree unfortunately was cut down and I happened to come and see it the day it had been chopped. So I salvaged this branch off the tree. I haven't done anything to it except strip the bark off it and sand it back a little bit. But it's very smooth, very beautiful, and a gorgeous colour. It's still in archive, I suppose. I am yet to do a bit of research and test this baby out as far as the healing properties of the orange tree. It's not a very well documented thing. So also in regards to sourcing your wood, it's really key if you can find wood from somewhere very special that has fallen already from the tree. And if you must cut a branch, I think it's spiritually good to meditate and connect with the tree and ask permission from that particular tree first. Trust me, it's a good way to go. Everything is interconnected, everything is alive, and you need to appreciate this before you can really work your magic. Okay, let's see what else I've got in my little bag of tricks here. Oh, this is a nice one. Okay, now this wand I haven't done anything to. It's as found. I found it on a beach that I really love in Sydney, and I was going through a lot of big things in my life and just thought this was a wonderful symbol to find as I saw a dolphin in it straight away, or a porpoise. I've had this for about 6 or 7 years and carry it around with me. Again, I haven't done any work with this one as yet. But I think I'll be activating it soon for some sea witch work I'll be doing, so can't wait for that. This one is a wand I call my bee wand, because when I sanded this one back, it had little shapes of bees. Unfortunately it's a little hard to see, but this wand I found in a very special place. It has a lot to do with my family's history, and I use this wand to connect with my ancestors, and strangely as well, it's the one I use for career questions. Because when I connect with this, I hear from my great-grandfather and my great-great-grandfather, and they like to talk about work and productivity all the time. And they are very connected to this particular wand, given the circumstances and the time that I found this one. Now, as far as making your wand, you don't need very much. You need a bit of gumption and a bit of strength, because it's actually quite difficult physically when you're sanding back a stick and getting the bark off by yourself with your bare hands. You just need the stick, a bit of strength, a bit of patience, a few different grades of sandpaper, and a nice outdoor area if possible, because it's a bit messy and dusty. And I think it's essential that you have some sort of natural oil, or what I prefer, beeswax. So when your piece is finished, you can protect it and gloss it up and seal it with the beeswax, and you can continue to do this with your wands in the future as well to maintain them. If you can get beeswax from a local market and keep that tub of beeswax somewhere special and safe near your altar, and it's not for any other purpose, that would be ideal. It's really important when you're making your magical tools to keep the tools you use as only for magic and keep them separate, so that the magical intention is really thorough from beginning to end. Now, as far as using the magic wands, I personally don't get much of a chance these days to use them. I sometimes bring them out when doing readings and healings, but not so much these days. I just keep them around on my altar here and just hold them and feel them and look at them when I can, just to ground me. And if I have decisions to make or need to think about things, they are a bit like my little elemental friends. Now, wands, magic wands, are like a little capsule of our own energy, if you like. You can charge them, you can put your intent in them, they will hold your energy, and if you just keep them this way and no one else touches them, they really become more yours over time. So that's a really powerful thing, and such a simple thing to have if you are starting to build your collection of magical tools. Thanks for joining me today. This video is in two parts. Of course, you just saw my little show and tell of handmade wooden magic wands, but I know that my crystal selenite magic wand is feeling a little left out in this segment, so I just wanted to show you this. When I sort of stopped doing witchcraft as such and studying that, I took on energy healing and became very, very interested in crystals and working with them in a healing way, and also to help me make connection to other realms and obtain information that I wouldn't be able to otherwise. I learned that this particular kind of crystal, the selenite wand, is a bit like an aerial or an antenna when you're well grounded and you have this with you. So I pretty much don't do a psychic reading without it. It stays on my altar full time, and it's always charged and ready to go. I also find that if I cleanse it pretty much after every time I use it, it works much better. I mean, it gets quite a drain sometimes on a busy day. So these are inexpensive. Everyone should have one. I think they're just wonderful. The selenite wand. As the man said that sold this to me, hold on to your hat. So he was right. It's a fabulous piece of equipment. So there's part 2 of my little video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you.